Here are the three free PlayStation Plus games from March 2024. Starting off with the first one, we have Sifu. Now, Sifu is actually a game I already owned and have completely finished, but let me tell you, the more you play this game, the more you learn about it. It's just a really great, fun game. Basically, it's like a martial arts revenge film, but you get to play it. The premise is starts off, your dad gets whacked by these people, and then those people are the bosses you have to go and defeat. But they have mobs of these enemies along the way that become more challenging along the way, and it's a great game. I mean, like, I probably finished the story of it like 20, 30 times on different difficulties, and each time I learned something new or just had a great time running through it. There's also like an arcade mode with like tons of levels. I also forgot to mention that there are shrines along the way that you gotta collect, and as you interact with them you can learn new moves, and if you learn the same move 5 times you can permanently unlock it for your next playthrough, because I believe there's some kind of time loopy thing to do with the charm you have. That's why you keep reviving. As you see, my age in the corner is 20, but when I die I'll get to 21. It sometimes has a multiplier and it gets higher and higher. Once you reach age 70, you are completely gone, game over, you have to start again. Or at least restart that hideout you were just doing at the age you are and try to complete it. My favorite thing to do with it was to try to do as low as possible, as well as spare all of the bosses as low as possible in every difficulty. Eventually did it, but yeah, the game is difficult and crazy but fun. Anyway, moving on to the next one, we have Hello Neighbor 2. Hey yo, what's he doing? Nah, why did he look at us like that? Alright, so the premise of the first game is pretty simple. That neighbor is creepy. You want to find out why. Try to get, I think it's to the basement into the first one. Probably the same kind of premise as this, but basically it's like a problem solving game where the neighbor can also like come and find you while you're trying to do this. And if he catches you, I think it's game over. I really enjoyed the first one of this because like the puzzle solving of it at the same time as the moments you're gonna be pooping your pants when he's coming for you. Um, it's just like a lot of fun to play through. Definitely a fun game to play on your own. Or even like, I don't know, taking turns. I don't know if there's an actual multiplayer. I know that there was a Roblox multiplayer of the first one, I think it was. I don't know. Either way, that's pretty fun too. Also, there's like a kind of element of humor to this as well. Anyway, moving on to the next one. This is Formula 123 or F123. It's pretty cool. It's like a Formula 1 simulator kind of thing. Get to race a lot. It took me a second to like get used to the cornering in this, but once I figured out that green line, when it starts turning red, it's indicating to hit the brakes all the way until it turns green for you to sufficiently do the corners. I don't know, I got penalized for taking shortcuts like corners and stuff like that, and eventually you can get disqualified if you keep doing that. It's kind of interesting. It looks pretty realistic, like this is only a PS4 Pro that this is on, and it looks pretty good. But yeah, so those are the three free games for March 2024. Even if you don't really like want them, just still chuck them in your library in case one day you're bored and want to play them.